You just don't get that many chances, and we saw in that last heat with Gabriella Bryan, she only stood up a couple of times and she really made it count. In the heat before that, we saw a pretty similar approach, but as we look at the matchup here with Molly Picklum and Lakey Peterson.
She sizes it up. Molly surrenders right away here, and Lakey goes down the line, floating re-entry to get started. Can't get around the section, and impressive finish. Rich, take us through this replay.
Big opening swoop, cuts back into the whitewash, really composed off the bottom. Another wrapping turn. She's just staying with the power source here. A little bit lumpy, but she lines up that final turn really well. Adds a bit of spice and theatrics. Just composes herself, gets nice and low on the final hit. That's a good shot there, and you can just see how she really gets those angles on the board, gets the rail of the board deep into the face, engaging with that power. And again, there's that clean finish.
Needs to stay on pace here with her rival. No big score to speak of, but this is looking like a good wall. And she flexes on the tail a couple of times here, but just gets a little. I'm not going to have a decent score. What goes wrong on the Stone and Wood slow-mo here, Rich?
Okay, let's have a look. So Lakey coming nice and hard off the bottom and just pushes a little too hard on the tail, and actually just, unfortunately, where the lip was coming down kind of created this little turn. It looks like she's interested in this one here, Ronnie.
Yeah, the 23-year-old looking at a good wall here, and didn't have anyone pushing her on the positioning, so she gets going and lets go of a carve to get started. Hasn't been a whole lot else, and it's not going to be a monster score, but it's going to be something to back up that 7.83 there, Joel.
Yeah, I think that was a good wave to go for sure. Lakey didn't really convert.
You've got to take a chance on. Kind of got a little sticky here, Rich, to kick things off.
Yeah, just got a little caught, but she tidies it up well. Look how much she drives down the line. She gets such good speed. And then up and over that final little closeout section. It's so different.
Quarterfinal action unfolding. Molly Picklum leading the heat. She's up again. And this wave not really doing too much down the line, so she's going to kick out. So if Lakey can really surf out of her skin here, she might have an opportunity to turn the heat. She lets this one go. Molly says, thanks. I'll try and improve on the 3.5 and put it out of reach. And you can see why Lakey didn't go that wave. There was a big split in it. But I just don't know if there's anything else coming her way. As Molly goes looking for more on the inside. And she will take this one. Loading up, plenty of speed, has the airs that she can go to, throws the reverse, almost rides out, almost had it. So doesn't get a big compliment to the 7.83 to keep Lakey Peterson chasing in the late stages.
It almost can be pinpointed that hustle at the start of the heat where she pushed Lakey onto that wave, and then the rhythm of that next better set that she got on could have been the determining factor in this one.
He's down there with Vaughn.
Yeah, hold it behind. Oh, hey, Mol. It's grizzly as down here, but one thing that wasn't grizzly was your performance, mate. You got it done.
Yeah. I mean, it was definitely so slow, and I was obviously concerned for that, but I don't know. I'm obviously so happy to have made it. It would have been nice for Lakey to have had a go and just, had a little surf off at the end, but hey, I'll take a heat win. No worries.
We spoke about it yesterday. Bells is just one of those spots that hasn't really clicked for you here yet in your career. But this year, as we said, like the world champ energy, your whole team being down here. Sorry, this is actually so
How's the setup? Get a good read of this.
No.
It's actually right now.
Oh, good. Okay.
I think we're right.
So it feels like, it's a different year, a different headspace for you down here this time around.
Yeah, for sure. I just think I've been so fortunate to connect with everyone down here, and I just feel at home. We're at the end of the period, but I feel like I've moved in. I'm waiting for a shift or something at one of these cafes, but. Yeah, I just feel like so at home, and I'm just so grateful for all the support around. It just feels like home.
Mate, make sure you whack your resume in one of those cafes. I reckon you'll get a start.
I've been practicing. Not kidding.
I think the big noticeable difference for me is just that you seem to be having so much fun this time around. The jersey was a heavy burden in those previous years coming down here and all that comes with it. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah, I think that's for sure. I think what we're watching is just me grow into the jersey and like notice. I think it's also trusting that I can switch on. We'll see myself play like right up until the moment, and then I click into gear. And as long as I can trust I can click in, then I can allow myself to kind of be me. And I think as when I was young, I kind of like didn't really see anyone having like not having fun, but I'm definitely quite eccentric with my style of fun. And I don't know, I just was like, oh, does that mean I'm not switched on? But now I just know that I get switched on, I want to win, and that stuff just comes like, it's instincts for me now. And so yeah, you just see me play, have fun, like, I don't know, I can't take it too serious, it's a long year.
Yeah, it is a long year, but you are the people's champ, and just have a look up there on the hill. This is all the crew have actually stayed down here to watch you surf your heats, and they sat through that rainstorm and everything. They absolutely love you, mate.
Yeah, I obviously just am so grateful to have events at home so I can surf in front of my people, and it's just so cool. I honestly get goosebumps every time I get to run down and sign some kids' jerseys or like see my parents and family and friends, and it's what dreams are made of, honestly. So I'm obviously so happy, and then finals too, like going over the bowl, that's going to be exciting. Tully, like, he's watched my heats, right, from previous years. He's like, you've not had bowl or any great conditions. So we're pretty excited to hopefully just, like, get actual surf here in Bells. And let's see, I think it's, like, going to be a good day tomorrow.
I think it's going to be a great day. Congratulations on making the semi-finals. Can't wait to see you represent Australia over there at Bells tomorrow.
I know, let's go. Take on the bowl. I want to ring this thing.